Alright, what's up guys? So, Bodycam POV has uploaded a video titled Mom Goes Berserk When She Finds Out Her Son is a Criminal. That, yeah, you can just see on his face that he's like, yeah, he ain't cut out for this life. I'm like, fam, I'm like, we ain't even focused on you. I'm like, bro, put your, unless I don't know, like, maybe he is, and then he's just sad, or maybe he's the criminal, and then he's just all like, bro, I don't want no parts of this. Either way, I'm like, yeah, bro, the thing is this, if you know you're like that scared, I guess, of your parent finding out of your criminal lifestyle and things, don't be a criminal. That's one thing where it's like I just don't understand. It's like you're willing to live that lifestyle just as long as people don't know about it. Yeah, you can't do that because eventually you are gonna slip up a little bit. You're gonna get caught up in a situation, then you're gonna have videos like this being uploaded on you. So but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bodycam POV for more videos like this. And with that being said,
No, I mean, sometimes it's good, if mom does yell.
Telepathically talking to him.
Yeah.
On February 12th, 2022, officers were dispatched to a robbery that just occurred.
oh wow.
The couple explains how fast this robbery happened while walking down the street. Let's jump into it.
He ran this way.
Yeah, he turned that corner and went this way.
This way.
That's all I could see.
It's like you should not be living with
The
your
victim saying last
parent,
contact was on.
and you out here robbing people. It's like about rob a job application.
So what happened?
We were walking into Sealy's.
Uh-huh.
He comes up behind me and pulls the wallet out my pocket.
All right.
And I turn around and he's gone. Like he takes off.
What do you look like?
Black dude with a hoodie on and jeans.
Okay. You know what color the hoodie was?
Light gray.
Light gray.
Social security card.
Got time to. My thing is this: you got time to rob people, but you ain't got time to like try to better yourself. So you don't even. It's not even because that's something where it's like with me, you don't even think about stuff like that. It's like you see it. It's like you see it go down in videos, and it's like, dang, that's messed up. But it's like then you think about it, and it's like, why would I do some stuff like that in the position that I'm in right now? Why would I do some stuff like that? And the thing is this: the reason why I had to say that you'll never catch me doing, because it's like I keep my mind busy. I try to focus on. It's like, how can I have it where I'm like, I got my own wallet and I ain't got to worry about stealing other people's wallet. Got money either in my pocket or in my bank account, whichever. And it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I ain't got to worry about robbing nobody. But yeah, you just got some people out there where it's like, they're not thinking along those lines. Then when they get caught up, then it's like, oh, I apologize. Oh, I didn't mean to. And it's like, fam, come on now.
Hers was? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and there's something like that that can be done.
Yeah, you can. Reach out to Social Security office and talk to them, and then
one thing I would recommend people, and that's something that I'm big on, is Adidas pants, because they have zip up pockets. So at least then it's like you'll feel if somebody's going at your pocket and stuff. But I imagine, yeah, if you're wearing jeans, or it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, the Adidas, I'm like, yeah, that's a company where I'm like, fam, you guys should be making Adidas jeans, Adidas. Well, they already be making Adidas sweats. But yeah, it's like Adidas, they can really go above and beyond with their pants. I'm like, that's one thing that I've always find myself like looking into after buying their pants is what pairs of pants or shorts have zip up pockets. Always look for that.
Obviously, like you said, you lock your cards and stuff, just kind of monitor.
Or even like some cargo pants or shorts where they got them, because even these Adidas pants that I'm wearing now, they got like cargo pockets. So at least then it's like, if you don't want to put it in an upper pocket, it's like where if it's like some cargo, like regular cargo pants, yeah, get you some cargo pockets. So at least then you still feel somebody like tugging at your pants and stuff. But
bank accounts and whatnot.
Yeah.
You just reached in your bag, didn't say anything, just like walked past you, grabbed it, and took off. Okay. So your Social Security card was in there. What else was in the wallet?
It was my driver's license, all of my debit and credit cards,
that's
my health
messed up.
insurance cards, my car insurance.
You said no cash though.
Like $5.
And where were y'all when it happened?
Walking into Sealy's.
So was it your wallet?
Yeah, it was my
Okay,
wallet.
your
It
wallet,
just was
okay.
in his back pocket.
Running that way. Blue jeans, hoodie. What color was
Light
it?
blue jeans, light gray hoodie, zipped up front. And then he had it pulled over. I couldn't tell what shoes he had on, but he's probably about 6'4", black.
Black male. What kind of wallet was it?
It was like a red rectangular zipper wallet.
Like
That's what you like ask. Hopefully they do, but I imagine they gonna just go and try to track the guy down and arrest him. But it's like, would you have done that if your mom was there? Like, that's like stuff you guys sit down and think about. If your mom ain't there, bro, then you shouldn't be out here robbing people.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying like, oh, do it when she is there. But I'm just saying, if you wouldn't have done it if she was there, so don't do it if she's not there. Either way, it's like, just don't rob people. But anyway,
number's gonna be the report number. So for like your bank, if there were to be some charges or something and you need to dispute them, you can give them this number. Same thing for like with the Social Security card. They should be able to either put alert on it or lock it down or something. I know one of the guys, his mom had some issues with her identity being stolen. They were able to lock down her Social Security number. But
restoration travel.
that way.
We were at Cillia's, and when he took off, I was about to go after him, but I didn't want to leave her. And he comes down and he took a right going this way, and that's the last time I saw him.
Older guy, younger guy?
Probably in his 20s, if I had to guess. And he was probably this tall, 6'4"-ish, light gray front zip up hoodie, light blue jeans.
It's like 6'4". It's like, bro, you should be like, I don't know, like he looked like he was a, like a decent sized dude. I'm like, fam, play a sport. I'm like, you could be. I don't know, like maybe it might be too late for him to be doing that at his age. He's 20 something, but it's like I'm still something. Do something productive with your life. But robbing people, it's like, man, come on now.
I couldn't tell. It was all long sleeves, man. Like I could barely see his face. As soon as I turned around, I saw the side of his face and he was gone. Has this happened a lot down here recently?
Nope.
I've never had nothing like this happen. I've been here for 6 years.
Your wallet was in back pocket.
Her wallet was in my back pocket, yeah.
You grabbed it and took off running.
Took it.
Never said anything to you?
Nothing. Literally walking into the store right when it happened.
Okay.
And like, I know a bunch of people downtown because I tattoo downtown.
Right.
So I thought it was somebody with me. So I turned around and got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all have any questions for us about anything?
What's the chances of you guys getting it back? Like slim to none?
I mean, we're looking for him. They're reviewing the cameras and stuff to try to give us a better idea of where he may have
You
gone.
guys got cameras down here.
Yeah.
I forgot about
But if we are able to find them sometime tonight or anytime in the future, we've got your numbers. Yeah, we'll try to call y'all and get in touch, get it back to you. Y'all have a better night.
Okay, it's later.
It's messed up.
After a few days of investigation, the officers found the suspect. His mom was not too happy to see officers at her door. You'll see what I mean.
He brought down himself.
Police!
She probably thinking like, what's the police doing here?
Hey, I wanted to talk to Cortez.
What is going on?
I wanted to talk to him about an incident that happened downtown.
And he ain't been let.
He probably thought he probably thought he ain't got away with it.
Get up. You got the police at my door. I don't know what happened, but this is what I don't like. And I'm glad I was at home today.
See ya.
He's getting up.
Oh, okay.
I want to know what's going on because this is not what I like.
Yeah, I understand that.
I live here. They get street. I don't need to get put out. I don't have anywhere to go.
Right. Hey, how are you doing today? So, I wanted to talk to you about that incident that happened downtown. I think you know what I'm talking about, right? With the wallet?
Really, Cortez? Really? Don't look like that.
So what happened with it?
You don't want to talk about it because you know.
You need to tell these police what's going on because they're not stupid. They got cameras all downtown. I don't know why y'all go down. The police want to know about a wallet. What did I tell you? I said when whatever you do downtown, it leads back here, and the police will be at my door. Didn't I tell you that?
Just it went in one ear and out the other. That's one thing that's like, you be talking to people about stuff and then it's just they don't listen, and it's like, all right, something happens. I'm like, don't look at me for answers. I'm like, I gave you the answers. It's one of those things. If you ain't take them down, write them out, note them, and all that stuff, got them embedded in your brain. Hey, whatever happens, happens.
So now, you another charge. You 19. I told you to go look for you a job. No, he can't just come here to you, Morris.
I know, it's like, what is he?
So what is gonna happen to him? He won't
Well,
talk.
So why don't you tell me about it and we'll see what we can do. Well, how did it all happen? What happened to the wallet? Well, what'd you do with it after you got it? You what's that?
So he robbed somebody?
Tell us how you got the wallet.
He said, put that biscuit on the. What does that mean? I'm like, bro, that ain't even Ebonics. That's just a weird. Like, it's just a weird language. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Put that biscuit on the ground. I'm like, bro, say that in like the white people's terminology, where it's like, okay, like I say that because the cops are white, but I'm just saying. So at least then it's like I know, like, what does that mean? But that's the thing. Even me being a black man, I don't know what that means. I'm like, I don't know. Somebody talking about, let's go put that biscuit on the ground. I'm gonna go to the store, get me a honey bun, and I'm gonna put it on the ground. I'm like, I don't know what we gonna accomplish with this, but I'm like, hey, we at least put a biscuit on the ground. So, but
know what's going on, so right
well, we need to hear it from you.
Or no, not honey bun, Hawaiian rolls. That counts as a biscuit, right? Either way, regardless, I'm like, yeah, that's what we, or Popeye's biscuit, something.
You already know that.
So this is how you gonna play this. So you don't want to have nowhere to stay, because after this, I'm not having you here. I'm not.
Because I'd like to be able to tell them that, like, at least you're sorry for it, and if we can get their stuff back, they'd be a lot happier about the.
How would you feel if somebody took your wallet? How would you feel if you have to go get a new Social Security card, a new bank card with all these going on? Nobody has time for this. Nobody has time for a thief.
That's fact.
I didn't raise you up to be a thief.
And you didn't even get much money out of it. How much you get? And you being so damn nonchalant about it. Like, so you know what? When you go to Clark County, don't call me. Don't say, Mama, I need this and this and this and this and this. Now you're going to be on probation. I'm not dealing with this.
You on probation already? No? Have you been arrested before? For what? What have you been arrested?
He's been arrested.
Y'all got him.
Hold on.
He's been arrested in up in Atlanta for what is it? Something receiving stolen goods.
Okay.
So theft related.
Who is this guy? I'm like, it's one of those things. I'm like, bro, please step to the side. He gonna best try to get somebody. It's gonna be one of those situations where it's like cops gonna be in there fighting. It's like, bro, you interfering. I don't know if he's trying to help the cops or help him, but I'm like, bro, just step to the side.
This is what I don't like. The Brent office is open. The police at my door, Brendan. And we just talked about this yesterday. We just talked about it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all talk to him. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
No, I mean, sometimes it's good, if Mom does yell, because
this is not good when I hear a knock at the door like this. It's not somebody coming to be like, oh, it's Cortez here. It's the police. Brendan, you know better.
Telepathically talking to him.
Yeah.
This is what I stay talking to him about. You running downtown. You always running downtown. You sleep all day. You're not trying to go get a job.
Hey, what, Cortez? You might well gonna knock this on off. Go on, finish that off.
Tamora, stop it. The police is talking to him. Stop it.
No, it's like, what
Damn
did
it,
you do?
this is serious, and this
Gave
is
him a
not a
sandwich?
game. And if you know what happened to the wallet, these police are
He
trying
really gonna make
to
himself
talk to
something to
you.
eat.
You stole somebody's shit, and that's not fair. And you know better.
So what happened?
Like, bro, like I started to. I'm like, he just that. I'm like, I don't know whether he's just like he's trying to process like himself going to jail or what. But it's like, bro, whatever you're in right now, like snap out of it. Like, what's wrong
Be
with
honest
you?
about it. Be honest. I'm gonna know it anyway, because when you go to jail, your charges gonna come out, or when you go to court, your charges gonna come out. Be honest to these people.
Y'all got them on video?
I'm very sure they do.
Y'all
That
got
damn.
pictures of them?
I'm dead.
Well, I mean, we're here.
We're not involved in this.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to add this.
Yeah.
So he don't,
We're going to talk.
so he don't incriminate himself. Yeah, so he don't incriminate himself, because we're not lawyers.
Right. Well, I mean, we are here. So
My thing is this though. If the cops came knocking on my door talking about like, oh, are you such and such, like, yeah, they're like, are you Cortez or whatever, I'm like, no. I'm like, that ain't no Cortez is living here. But if they start explaining, I'm like, okay, I know what I was doing that day or that night. I know I wasn't in no downtown spot robbing nobody for their wallet. I'm like, I will show you guys my bank account right now. I have money to tend to myself. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't overall, like, you know, whatever crime went down, I wasn't involved. So that's my thing. I'm like, I know I didn't commit no crime. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But my thing is this: if I committed a crime, that's why he's acting the way that he's acting. Because any other person or any other day, let's say if this would happen like 24 hours beforehand, like, or I guess like the day before he robbed that person, they cops came knocking on his door, he'd be like, rob nobody. So yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's just, you know, but it's like now you see him now, and then it's like he's trying to play this quiet game, and it's like, bro, you know that you did wrong. So
That's what I'm saying. So therefore, he need a lawyer, because y'all speaking to him. We're not legal.
All right. Well, see, here's the thing, that if
That's
there's
why I'm asking y'all.
all right,
Y'all got pictures of
Yeah.
video. That's why I'm asking.
I promise you, you're not helping,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro,
because you're forcing our hand here.
Also, y'all do got him.
Tomorrow is just, that's why I said
Yeah,
stay out
it's
of
like-
it. He's 19 now.
There's some
Whatever
other
he
people
did-
involved in this, and
Oh, okay.
you know that.
It's just shaking like 48 hours here.
Yeah. But the thing is that if you're telling him not to deal with us, then all we got is what we got, which is him.
Also, y'all trying to get him laid light now like on 48 hours.
Tomorrow,
Well.
stop it.
yeah,
We're
that's
trying to encourage him to make a reasonable decision, because he is an
Yeah,
adult.
I know.
He's an
That's
adult.
right.
And like this detective said, there's more than just him involved. And if he wants to go down that road to Jackson State Prison,
Cause there where you going,
'cause
son.
that's where you're going to end up. You're not going to end up in Clark County for that long. Okay?
Alright.
You're going to end up in the state system.
Yeah, but that's why they did that.
So
basically
be
you.
honest.
Fire, you looking at a good,
Show
strong
that
fire.
there's some decency about you,
Yeah,
and
he
be
did a good,
honest.
strong
Because
fire.
if we put this in front of a jury, and you just said, threw that bitch down, no jury's going to have pity on you.
Show light.
Not a single one. So what we are here to do is provide you an opportunity to own up to it and explain your side of the story. Because there may be something else that the other half did explain, right? And what this detective is affording you is the opportunity for you to explain it, not just one half.
So you ready to go to state prison? Are you ready to go to state prison? I don't give a damn.
If we step outside, I don't want
All right.
Well, you need to put on some shoes. I don't give a damn. Don't have the police
Yeah.
coming at my house. Period.
It's like, that's one thing about it. It's like, you know, you living with your parents, gotta respect their place. So yeah, it's like, my thing is this: only time the cops, they should be knocking on your door is yeah, you were the victim of a crime, but not you being the suspect of a crime. So that's why it's like, you know, or if it's like a TV show being recorded, that's the scene, they come knocking on your door. Other than that, it's like, fam, for illegal reasons, yeah, you can't do
Oh,
that.
that's okay. 3394 Central.
Maybe check on you.
Yeah, that's fine. You may want to send a zone unit. All right. So it's a little bit quieter out here. So let's go over this again. So you're downtown. Who are you with? All right. Nobody else? So what happened?
I seen it and I grabbed it.
Okay. What was it? Front pocket, back pocket? Where was it?
I don't remember.
And the once you got it, what'd you do with it?
I just took it's $7 in it. I seen cards. I ain't touched them. I don't know none of them shit.
Okay. So what'd you do? Where you said you threw it down? Where'd you throw it down?
Yeah, somewhere after I ran somewhere, I just threw it down.
Okay. You didn't give the cards to anybody, or?
I didn't even touch the card.
Okay. I mean, because I got to be honest, that's kind of how it led back to you. So that's kind of what I'd like to figure out, the kind of that card angle. And the other thing is that if we get at least their driver's license back or their social security card or anything like that, that would be that's at least a good thing that I can say about you, that I mean, obviously you're not working anywhere or anything like that, and it's tough being out here with no job and with no real spending money, right? Because you obviously got to pay for.
That's the thing where it's like you rob somebody for $7. It's like, what you gonna do with $7, bro? In 2022 ain't no different than 2025. So I'm like, I know I couldn't do nothing with no $7 back in 2022. I know I can't do nothing with no $7 in 2025. Besides, what? Get me some snacks at the store, get me an energy drink or something. But other than that, it's like, yeah, that's not going to pay a bill. That's not going to, like help you like get places, gas, and that other. It's like, yeah, it's it's things like that. You gotta sit down and think about. If you have a job and it's a good paying job, you ain't gotta worry about stealing from people.
For certain things that you got to do, but I'd like to be able to say that you at least were sorry about it and helped with get the stuff, the cards back or the driver's license, social security card, that sort of stuff. Any idea where we could look for that? Like what building or what, somewhere on the sidewalk or?
It could be in one of those stairwells. I don't know.
Of the park?
All I got was just like $7. I didn't look through the wallet.
Okay, just got the cash?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you wearing that day? What did the person look like you took the wallet from? I mean, if it's just a basic description.
Yeah, I mean, white guy, black guy, white guy, woman.
I guess it was a guy.
Okay.
I can't remember. So much was going on that day.
Really? You all right? Or you got a lot going on in your life? Like what kind of stuff?
Just mental stuff.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, I guess it sounds like your mom expects quite a lot about you. Is that your dad in there, or who's that?
That's her husband.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, sounds like she definitely wants the best for you, but it sounds like she expects a lot of you, and it's because how old are you?
19.
Okay. So what are you planning? You gonna work somewhere or what?
Just working at Chipotle. I'm trying to get back at Pilgrim's Pride.
Okay. Well, Pilgrim's Pride is pretty good. Jill, what happened at Chipotle? They lay you off, or?
Yeah, they couldn't tell me why though. They wouldn't tell me why.
Okay.
So
They still got the problem with getting everybody sick up there. You don't remember a couple years ago that everybody's catching food poisoning at Chipotle?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that was a lot. That was more than a couple of years ago. I remember that because I tried getting a job at Chipotle, and they ain't hire me because I ain't know about the business, like the upbringing of Chipotle. And I'm like, fam, my thing is this, right? If you guys are hiring me there to make burritos and all the other different, do you think, my thing is this, do you think when a person, they had a long day at work, they got all these problems, they got all this, kid done got suspended from school, car done broke down, what else, like let's say they got a ex that keep bothering them and things, they let's see some other stuff. Got bit by a dog the other day. Do you think that when a person goes to Chipotle to get themselves a burrito, do you honestly think they trying to get an educational lesson on the upbringings of Chipotle? Nah, fam. They giving me the money for their burrito. I give them a burrito. I'm not like, oh, before I hand you this burrito, did you know that Chipotle, they ain't trying to hear none of that. So yeah, Chipotle is kind of weird. That's something where I'm like, if there's anything that I could agree on with one of the suspects, Chipotle is a weird company. But anyways,
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Well, and then the other thing is you hear about all the avocados got banned from import, so there's no more guacamole. But anyways, back to kind of what we're talking about.
that casual conversation.
You know, so after you grabbed it, where'd you run?
Ran to the stairway. I'm just definitely in the stairway.
Okay.
Do you remember where you were at? Like what street or what building you were by, a business, anything?
The movie theater. I mean, I guess it's a movie theater. Whatever you want, whatever it is.
Right by Waffle House? Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think you kind of know where we're at, right? Yeah. And I'll tell you what. You know, if you're cooperative with us, we'll, you know.
It'd be a lot of them down in town, so I don't know who.
Okay. Well, you know, so we'll be good with you if you're good with us. All right. Let me get you.
Is the bathroom right quick though?
No. Just turn around.
Yeah.
Just think,
all right.
like you wouldn't take them people's wallet.
Yeah,
you didn't have to worry
you're
about
kind of a
cops
big
knocking
guy
on your
here,
door.
so
you would be able to use the bathroom,
Make
eat
it
that
most
sandwich,
comfortable for you, okay?
and get the job that you wanted to get. But
Central 3394, you 10-4?
We're 1095 with the subject, and we're not going to cause any problem with the landlord out here with or anything.
Yeah, we're not going to go to the leasing office. That's their business.
Hey, I just want to let you know we're taking him with us.
Can you come in?
Yeah, he's we're not going to bother the leasing office or anything like that, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
But real long story short, he just ran up to a guy, grabbed a wallet out of his back pocket, and
For real, snap
yeah.
man, for real.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Just to clear. What's in the phone?
Oh, it's just a report
On what?
on this.
Oh, so y'all got the pictures.
No pictures, but just a regular report.
Tomorrow, you know they got cameras all down.
Yeah.
so it's like, man, you.
Talking about raw, kill.
What you give? So he actually ran up, snatched.
That's the way
When
that
did this happen?
Saturday afternoon, I believe.
What were you saying?
Or was it Saturday? Yeah, I think so.
What time?
About 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were going home Saturday.
I don't know what was going on Saturday, but I've been getting on to him.
Neville was here Saturday.
I've been getting, he been in and out the door.
Oh, when we went to get something to eat Saturday, when we took Neville to the
Nail salon.
nail salon, and when you never wanted to pick the L, then when it happened, at 7, because you had to put an L at one time.
About that basketball practice at 7:15.
So it happened around.
Yeah. And I think it was just one of those.
Hey,
Seemed
can
like
you
a.
come in and get a t-shirt, white t-shirt or something?
What's
Let me see, you got a white t-shirt, white sock.
Go ask him, do he got some money? Cause he get a check. Ask him, do he got some money so I can go buy him some stuff.
Your mom was wondering if you got some money so she can buy you some.
Yeah, I got some money.
You gonna need some white. You gonna need some
Where
white.
you going?
What?
Go ahead and get it.
Well, I'll come out there and
I'm gonna bring your stuff on out there.
So this is what you want for your life. I'm asking him a question. This is what you want for your life. Is this what you want for your life? Cause karma is a. What?
Okay, so it was like, okay, so they were saying another, but they were just censoring it with Biscuit. Okay, because I was like, yeah, I didn't know what I was like. Okay, so he was like saying like he threw that on the ground, but okay, now it's making sense to me because I'm like Biscuit on the ground. I'm like, that was that like a code, like some Navy SEAL talk or something.
All right. Thank you.
That's crazy. But I mean, hey, brought it on himself.
I thought so. It seemed like it took a little while for them to. dispatch it.
Talk to me all the
You
time.
start EMS this way in relation to fentanyl.
Can I talk to him for a second?
Yeah.
When I talk? You go. I just want to talk to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, once.
Yeah, but I don't want to be back here. Like you doing right there.
Stand right there.
I wanted to have.
Well, I mean, he's in our custody,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, so we can't let you.
It's like,
Talk to him. Just, you feel me? I told you I bet you won't, but you just look at your arm.
Thunder will be out with an Edward
Lord, you
Bromley,
out.
March 23rd of 79. Beautiful.
You'll be good. How much was it total? Like in one?
It wasn't very much, but
Kind of the sad part about it.
Tell me, I'm just seeing the sad face on it. And I'm like,
yeah.
they actually sent folk to prison now before that time. Because it just.
he really about to go to prison over $7. That's the crazy thing about it.
They own this shit, though, man.
Yeah, that is the thing. The
Just the
downtown's
thing,
high
they
profile.
Yeah, if you get to do something downtown, they gonna put this crash to you. God damn, man.
Yeah, that shows up in the newspapers, and and
Yeah.
it's kind of unfortunate. It's not really fair.
Yeah.
If it happened out here, it probably wouldn't be.
I ain't know he had Rick did. That's why I was freaking out for cake.
Yeah.
But god damn, man, you really. I'm trying to be, don't say nothing about no lawyer, president, cause I ain't know what he did.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't want him to incriminate himself or nothing like that. I ain't know.
Well,
If he was, 15 or.
Now until he told me exactly what he
77
did,
Central, name and date of birth.
I didn't know. You feel me? I thought it was just some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know until he just came in here and told me. Hey, man, you gotta just want to. You gotta just ask me some dollars. You can't ask us for some dollars, man. God damn.
all right. Well, let's walk on down. Yeah, let's walk on down there.
The suspect was booked for robbery. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you brought that out yourself. It's like, you shouldn't have been doing that. And it's like, the thing is this, if you got a job lined up, what do you think is going to be a bigger paycheck? The $7 in them people's wallet, or, you getting paid every week or 2 weeks at whatever job that you apply for. So yeah, it's things like that, you gotta sit down and think about it. It's like, fam, robbing somebody ain't gonna get you that far. So that's why it's like, yeah, people be thinking like, oh, I can survive. You ain't gonna survive off of $7, all right? So anyways, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, now you're gonna go to prison behind the robbery. Even if it was more money in there, it's still, is it worth going to prison over? Because you are gonna get caught. Nowadays, you can't escape with crimes. So it's like, yeah, eventually you are gonna get caught. So, but anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bodycam POV for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.